Hello, YouTube family and friends. Welcome to my channel. I'm your host, Kyra Pierce, and this is Just Saying. Jesus is Lord, Jesus is King. That's why you have to pray over your home, people, as well as pray over yourself before you leave your home. You ask God to be with you when you go out and you come in, and it's for a reason. That's why having the spirit of discernment is very important. Stay in prayer no matter what you do. Call on the Lord Jesus Christ first before you call on anyone. Keep your relationship strong with the Most High. Listen to this story she is finna tell.
And in Nashville, probably, I don't know, I want to say like 7 to 8 months ago.
Like, comment, subscribe
I
to
was
the
in Nashville
channel.
for work, and I was staying at
Bear
this
with
hotel
me
that I
with
always
this
stay at. It's called
video.
the Joseph, downtown Nashville, and I was getting ready to check out and come home because I live a few hours away from Nashville. So everything was fine. I got my bags. I walked to the elevator. I got in the elevator. I'd always give way too many details. So I get in the elevator and I start going down, and the elevator stops, like abruptly stops at a floor. So I'm just like, okay, somebody's gonna get on the elevator. And before the doors even opened, I, in every part of my body, started to feel fear. And I'm not somebody who's like, I'm not afraid of like people or men or anything like that. But I just started to like get this extremely uneasy feeling before the doors even opened. And the doors open, and there's a man standing in front of me, like a physical man standing in front of me, and he makes eye contact with me. And as he made eye contact with me, I have never experienced fear the way that I felt fear in that moment. And I had no idea why. So at the moment I had no idea, like, oh, this is Lucifer. In the moment I was just, my feet felt cemented to the floor of the elevator and my body was frozen. I could not move. I was so fearful that it felt like the fear, like my blood and my cells and my bones were just made of fear, and it was just radiating out of me. I could hardly breathe. It was like the strangest experience. I've never experienced anything like that before in my life. So he walks onto the elevator, and I am doing everything that I can. I don't want to make eye contact with him. I am praying, like, please don't let him talk to me. Don't let him look at me. Like, I don't know who this person is, but I felt like prey. Like, it was like a prey drive. Like, there's a predator and I'm the prey, which again, I have never felt ever before. So the elevator doors closed, and we still had a few, like, I was high up, so we still had a few floors to go down. And the doors close, and I'm standing there and I'm just staring at the ground, and he's next to me on my left. And all of a sudden, I hear right before the doors open to the lobby where I could leave. It felt like this elevator ride was an hour long. But right before the doors opened, in my mind, this man said, "Hello, Ashley." And it like echoed in my being. And he never spoke with his mouth. All I heard was, "Hello, Ashley." And as I was getting ready to walk out of the elevator, he said, "Hell knows your name." So I sprint out of that elevator. The doors open, and as soon as I could squeeze through, I was just didn't look back, didn't say anything, went to my car, got my car, and started driving home. Now, when these things happen, especially when they're new and they're not like, you're not, at that point, I was pretty new with my spiritual sight and everything that was going on. I was pretty new. So I got in my car and I sort of just explained it away. I was like, no, that was weird. That was a fluke. That didn't happen. I imagined it, like whatever it was. I got home and I told my husband, I was like, I think that I just met Lucifer. And he was like, was it a demon? Was it like what? And I was like, no, in the person. So this man was wearing a custom, like, blue suit, like a royal blue suit, totally custom. He was a very attractive older man, probably in his 50s. He had his hair slicked back. He was very much looked like a businessman. So I forgot about it for like a week or so, but it was always in the back of my mind, like, what was that? What was that? So I started asking God. I was like, what was that? Like, was that what I think it was? And he was telling me, yes, that's who you thought it was. And I just couldn't, I couldn't, when you need like 15 confirmations, I was like, oh, I don't know. I still think, I don't know. Like, it could have just been any guy, like, whatever. And then over the course of the next few weeks on TikTok, I saw probably 3 or 4 videos, and it was people who were explaining or talking about times and experiences they've had where Lucifer has come to them in the flesh. And every single experience was the same. Every single experience, he looked the same. They felt the same. It was like a predator versus prey, a fear that is unexplainable and for no reason at all. And he
Like,
doesn't
comment,
really
subscribe
speak,
to the channel,
or
support the channel.
he speaks telepathically. And I started
Demons are
realizing
not
that
in hell,
this is
people. They
something.
are walking among
That was
us.
what happened. And God kept telling me, yes, that's what happened. Like, why do you need more and more?
Keep your
answers?
relationship strong with
But I feel
God.
like we're all like that.